if you love cinnamon rolls and you don't want to have to wait on your yeast to rise, you can make them out of biscuit dough, and they're delicious. So I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. We're going to have some grit bowls. I'm going to make some bacon for a change, and we're going to make these biscuits real quick and get them in the oven. And while they're baking, we'll make some bacon and some good old grits. I'm going to have a grit bowl. All right. So we're going to start with 2 cups of self-rising flour. So you just mix up a biscuit dough. 2 cups. And a lot of y'all will ask me, can I use something else besides shortening? And of course you can. But I'm going to use shortening. And so you're going to start with 2 cups of self-rising flour and about 1/4 cup of shortening. I'm going to reach back here and get my blending fork. Everybody tell us how hot it is where you live and where you live, where you're from tonight. Since we're live cooking in the kitchen, it's hot. It's 97 degrees here in South Georgia. So it's been really hot. Chris has been out in the pool. And he said, Tammy, he said, let's make some ice cream tonight live. And I said, I'm not getting out on the porch. I've already washed my hair. I'm not going out there and sweating. I said, we'll just make some biscuit cinnamon rolls. And I told him how long it had been since we made them, and he couldn't believe it. And I said, well, it's been that long since I made them on YouTube. It has. And so here we are, making them for y'all. 5 years. It's been almost, well, not quite 5 years, but almost 5 years since I made these for y'all. All right. I don't know how many this makes. It's been so long. I would think about the same amount as it does a regular biscuit. So we're going to go ahead and grease this up. Just this iron skillet. And I'm going to make them in this tonight. My brother called me the other night, and he was asking me about cast iron, and he was wanting to get him some cast iron. And said he was tired of having to throw pots away because he keeps getting nonstick that eventually, you know, you have to throw it away. And I said, well, if you want some cast iron, I'll make sure and tell you which kind to get. He said, how come we don't have some old cast iron that was Mama's or Mama's or somebody's? I said, I don't know, but we don't. Sure don't. I guess Mama didn't keep it. Mama wouldn't be a big cast iron cook, really and truly. He said Mama was. I don't know. I don't remember Mama as much as Barry does. Barry's 7 years older than me. So you add just enough milk to stick it all together. And I just added a little bit at a time. That's the best way to make a biscuit, is just to add it a little bit at a time instead of measuring it. So that's what I just did. Now we're going to pat these out, and all you do is make your filling and put on top of them. So we're going to pat them out, Lord.
So you just put cinnamon on the top of it?
Yeah, roll it up like a cinnamon roll.
Oh,
you make the cinnamon filling part.
Well, you got your biscuit cutter out, so I thought you was going to cut biscuit.
Well, I did too. And then I thought, well, Tammy, what are you doing? You know, hey.
Now I understand.
I don't even think I floured the counter. Did I?
Nope.
Crazy.
Did now.
Today. All right. You blend your Crisco and flour together with a blending fork until the shortening is pea-sized. You add your milk until you get it all blended together, and then you pat it out about a 1/2 inch high. Now this don't make a whole bunch of cinnamon rolls. And the size of a triangle.
Triangle.
I mean, Lord have mercy. My head is completely somewhere else while I'm talking to y'all tonight.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. Pat it out to a rectangle. Is that better?
Okay.
Hey, triangles are for croissants.
Huh.
At least they are for something.
Yes.
So that's about right.
Okay.
Now you're going to take half cup of salted butter, room temperature, and mix it with a 1/3 cup of sugar. So it's a half cup of butter, which is a stick, room temperature, and this is room temperature. And you're going to put it in with a 1/3 cup of sugar.
Okay.
And 4 tablespoons of cinnamon, which is a lot. And y'all, I didn't put no vanilla in my biscuit dough. But I don't think I got it in the recipe anyway. How many have I put in there?
2.
2.
3.
3. Thank you, Chris. 4. Praise the Lord, Chris is back. He's been gone, y'all. That's why y'all ain't seen me. I just can't hardly, well, for one, he had to use my phone while he was gone. We had to trade phones. And it's a long story about my car that was tore up, of all things. And it was connected to his phone app. So when he went out of town, he had to leave his phone with me, and we swapped phones. Well, you can imagine what that was like all week. He would get calls from his buddies, and I would be like, this is not Chris. This is his wife. I have his phone for the week. And I didn't really want to video without my phone because it has the best camera. And so y'all didn't see a lot of me this week. I gave y'all some reruns, and some of them you watched, and I appreciate it. And some of them I unlisted because they weren't getting watched, and that's fine too. But now I'm back in action, and Chris is back with me. Thank the good Lord. I was glad to see him come home. And he just got home today. So we're already at it for y'all. Now that's some good cinnamon filling. That's a lot of cinnamon, y'all. A lot of good filling. And I need a little baby spatula. And we're going to spread this on top of our biscuits. I have had this recipe for quite some time, but I haven't made it that much for y'all. And, you know, I make blueberry biscuits too that are really, really good. And cinnamon roll biscuits are really, really good, and they're not hard to make. And so if this is something you've never made and you're a biscuit maker, you should give it a try. The family will love it. And my mama used to make cinnamon rolls, seriously, about once a year because they were so much trouble. Because I'm going to tell you, us Southern cooks, now some of them do, but all the Southern cooks I was ever close to, none of them made homemade bread regularly. They made it on occasion for holidays and stuff like that. We're impatient. We don't want to wait on dough rise.
Yeah, she means with yeast.
Yeah, yeast breads.
You don't mean like cornbread?
No, we get up, Southern women get up and make cornbread in 5 minutes, and they make biscuits in 5 minutes. So because we're used to having something done in 5 minutes, to have to make a dough and wait for it to rise and then have to punch it down and then wait for it to rise again, why, it's just
outrageous. It's
like a sin to us, you know. It's just crazy. So we don't ever do it. And I said, well, I'm going to make cinnamon rolls out of my biscuit dough. And oh my gosh, are they good. So you're just going to take it after you get that on there, and you're going to roll it. And if it don't want to come up off the counter, if you didn't flour it good, then just use your little thing like I got. And just keep it going. And there you have it. And I'm just going to make it shaped right. Just make it shaped right. Just shape it with your hands. Get it just perfect. Look at there. Look at there. Ain't that pretty? We're going to cut these out. And then we're going to put them in the oven and let them bake while I make some grits and some bacon and some eggs. I'm cutting these pretty thick. These are going to be fat cinnamon rolls. I may not get them all in here. And if I don't, that's okay too. I don't know, I might. Oh, and y'all, I ordered me some new lights for the kitchen, so everything should look brighter to you. I don't know if y'all will be able to tell or not, but it should look brighter in here to you. All right, we'll get these in the oven just like that.
And we're back on our old microphone, so let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can hear Tammy. You can hear Tammy no matter what.
You could hear me in his microphone. Man, I'm hot. Well, I guess I don't have to turn that on. I don't know what better. Y'all, it's hot in here. Can you believe it? It's 97 degrees and I'm in here cooking. I told Chris, I said, Lord, it's too hot to cook. This is crock pot weather. Crock pot cooking weather. Really is. So we're going to start some bacon. I'm going to make some scrambled eggs. We're going to make some grits. And then we're going to eat. Now, I put my biscuits on convection. So I got to watch them. So
we always have a hard time getting them done when we use cast iron.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, I'm hot.
That's why she always uses that little pan, her aluminum pan for biscuits instead of cast iron.
Well, it works better. I should have used it since we were live. I didn't think about it. You should have reminded me, Daddy. But now I got that thing on convection. It's going to get hot.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully it'll be all right, y'all. All right, we're going to scrape this off. And I'm going to crack some eggs. And we're going to have supper. And I'm going to show you how to do your grits in the microwave. That's all there is to it. See, y'all let us know. Are they telling us where they're from, Chris?
Yeah.
And how hot it is? It's just hard for you to see it. Is it just hard for you to read it?
I mean, this. I'll go back and try to look.
I can't tell what you're saying, baby.
Mobile. Kentucky. I know there was one from Arizona there earlier. I think they said it was 111.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least they don't have the humidity as bad as we do.
Ohio.
That's a good thing about out there. It's dry. And so even if it is hotter, if y'all come down here, y'all would just be like, it's like you sweat as soon as you walk out the door. And out there, it's hot and you sweat, but it's not the humid hot like it is here. Y'all don't even get no rain.
Staten Island, Maine, and Wisconsin. Those are, no, Staten Island, they said was hot. But Maine didn't look too bad.
This is some icing I already had mixed up in the fridge. Icing lasts forever in the fridge. I'm just going to zap it a little bit, and we're going to use it on our cinnamon rolls and we don't have to make any more. And all it is powdered sugar, a little bit of butter, and cream, and that's it. That's all there is to it.
We got Arkansas and Kansas, and Oklahoma and North Carolina. We're going to name every state here in a minute.
Can I say something stupid? I thought Arkansas was
It is.
Arkansas. It is?
Yeah.
Well, why
I
are you
said
trying
Arkansas.
I know you did. And I'm like,
Because
why would he say
It was
that?
also Kansas.
Huh. Okay. He's just trying to blow my mind. Make me think I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, Daddy, you can come over here and we'll flip this bacon. And then we're going to start our grits. This oven is not wanting to work for me. It is not smoking, so I'm turning that off. Now, this is center cut bacon. And I don't know, I think it's the other day I was cooking bacon and somebody wanted to know what kind of bacon I had because it wasn't curling. And I said it's center cut. But now this is public brand. It was buy one, get one, I think. I always get my stuff when it's buy one, get one. I don't ever buy anything just about like this, full price. I buy it when it's buy one, get one, and I throw it in the freezer, and then I get it out when I have a hankering for it. So, the pig companies wouldn't like me very much because they wouldn't. I would always be getting their stuff when it's cheap. All right, grits. Let's make some grits. All I do is take some grits, put them in my batter bowl, and that way they don't boil over in my microwave. I start them with water. So I'll just cover them really good with water, like that. And turn it on. 3 minutes. On high. 3 minutes. And that's all I do. And then after it cooks a little bit, we'll add some butter, salt and pepper. I thought about making savory grits, but I'm going to have a grit bowl with my bacon, and I don't know if I want cheese in it, Chris. That's okay with you. He said he's probably just going to eat some cinnamon rolls anyway. This is really thick icing. I'm going to thin it up a little bit with some water. I made it for the cinnamon rolls we made the other day, and it was really too thick. Y'all remember me making those if you watched it. They were just shortcut cinnamon rolls. And so I had some glaze left over, or icing left over. This is really icing, not glaze. And so I decided I would just use it tonight. Looks good, don't it? I might even thin it a little bit more. Whoa there. Don't get too excited on me. Chris is probably thinking. But the thinner it is, the prettier it is when it hits the cinnamon roll. All right, that's beautiful. Beautiful. And that's a lot of it. That's enough to make some more cinnamon rolls with. Look, we got time to spare, y'all. It's an easy supper. The hardest part was just putting the biscuits in the oven, and that wasn't hard at all. And you're going to see how pretty these are and delicious these are, and you're going to be like, I ain't never making cinnamon rolls again the other way. I'm just going to make biscuit cinnamon rolls. And like I said, blueberry biscuits, strawberry biscuits, cinnamon and raisin biscuits, they're all good. But you can't beat these because I make that real thick cinnamon. Oh, it's so good. They smell so good. It's more like a Cinnabon type cinnamon filling. My cinnamon filling is. So it's really good. And I love a grit bowl with grits, crumbled up bacon, and scrambled eggs. So we're going to scramble some eggs.
MISSISSIPPI. Mississippi is here. And of course, Alabama. There's always somebody from Alabama. Everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's Alabama people.
All right. All there is to it. So y'all tell us if you've made our cinnamon biscuits, our cinnamon roll biscuits. I do have cinnamon and raisin biscuits as well. So y'all let us know, which biscuits have you made? Lord, we've got all kinds. We've got 2-ingredient biscuits, 3-ingredient biscuits, cinnamon roll biscuits.
They're going to make me say Tennessee.
Ooh, that don't even really need to be stirred yet. I'm going to put it on 2 minutes. This is easy. Easy, easy. Oh, and I am in the midst of making a master cookbook. I am. And some of y'all know this already and some of you don't. I am discontinuing my other cookbooks. They're not going to be available anymore. So if you want one that's that size, 8.5 by 5.5, that, you know, is the spiral, you have to get them while we still have them in stock. We don't have many in stock. We got less than 100 each. And I'm coming out with a master cookbook. It will have all the recipes that are in 1 through 4, all the recipes that I've done since then that I think's cookbook worthy. And then I'm not making another cookbook. It's my master cookbook. It's going to have all my tips in it. And I'm making it myself, as usual. Happy you're going to get burned. You need to move.
She won't get burnt but once.
So y'all can look forward to that. I'd like to have it ready this year before the holidays, but we'll just have to wait and see if that's going to work out or not. Have to wait and see. Let's make our grits, y'all. You can, yeah, scoot on over there. So that was easy. Now all we gotta do is scramble a few eggs. So when you get your grits out of the microwave, they're creamy and good in the microwave. There ain't no sense in standing over the stove to make a grit bowl. So they still got a lot of cooking to do. I'm going to put just a little bit of milk in them. And we're going to put them back in here. And let them cook a couple of more minutes, 2 or 3 more minutes. And then they'll probably be thick by then. So I'm going to start with 2 instead of 3. And we're going to crack a few eggs. And we're just letting those cinnamon rolls get as brown as they will. I don't know where these eggs came from. Do you, Chris?
I just put them down there.
Oh, you got them out of the chicken pen today.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want an egg or not?
I guess, yeah.
Well, you don't have to eat
yes.
one. Okay. Yes, he said. All right, let's crack us an egg. So I go out to the chicken pen 2 days ago, and lo and behold, as I'm going to put the chickens up, you can show me because, I mean, they ain't not doing nothing but waiting anyway. There's a stupid raccoon out there. He was climbing the fence behind the chicken pen, and he had knocked over their food thing, but he hadn't gotten in their food because they have special things that hold their food. And he could probably just reach his hand in there. I'm sure he would have figured out how to get the top off of it because they're smart. But apparently I caught him in his act pretty quick. Y'all aren't going to believe what's happened here. Let me tell you what else has happened. So, so that was 2 days ago. Today, I'm sitting upstairs and I hear a pitter patter on the roof. And I'm like, what is on my roof? It was heavy sounding. It was big sounding. And I thought, what could get on our roof that's heavy enough? And it sounded like something was fighting on the roof. I mean, like it was running back and forth or something. And I thought, what in the world could that be? And so it went away. And I mean, it even pinged the vent, you know, for this stuff oven. I could hear it. It went away, so I thought, well, whatever it was, it's gone. And then it came back, and curiosity got the best of me. I jumped up, I ran downstairs, went outside, and y'all opened the fence, walked around the side of the house, and there were about, no kidding, 15 buzzards on my roof. Chris says they're vultures.
No. You said they're vultures. I said they're buzzards.
Oh. Well, I think they're about the same
thing. I don't
thing.
know why you said vultures. You've never said that in your whole life.
Really?
I've never heard you
say, I've always
call
said buzzards.
any bird a vulture.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
They were all on the roof. And I shooed them away. And they were up in the trees. And they flew across the road. And there's a couple walking down the road. And I said, do y'all see something dead on our road? And they said no. And I told them what happened. But they never come back. So there wasn't nothing dead. Chris said they just were flying by and just happened to see our roof and decided they would land on it. Has that ever happened to you? I want to know. Have you ever went outside because you heard something on the roof and you had 15 buzzards on the roof?
Nope.
Only Tammy.
Everybody said no.
I've even got another buzzard thing that I won't share with you. But it was pretty wild. I'm telling you. I was not impressed. I thought, is that bad luck? Is it bad luck to have buzzards on top of your house? Does anybody know? I bet somebody's had it happen to them. I'm sure I'm not the only person. They probably know how much I love birds.
I saw the bird seed out there.
I told Chris, I said, I love birds, but I really don't necessarily want. I'm going to turn these up, while I scramble my eggs. I said, I really don't want birds, those kind of birds, on my roof.
What?
I'm supposed to love all of them, but, and I'm glad they do what they do. I mean, you know, God made them for a reason, but I like for them to stay far away. Anyway, that happened today. Always something exciting going on at the Nichols. What?
You put some butter in there, didn't you?
What's so funny about that?
That's a lot of butter.
Well, I don't eat eggs much, so when
Okay.
I eat them, I'm going to eat a good egg.
All right.
People say, why don't you put milk in your eggs or water or make them fluffy? And I'm like, because I like butter.
Mm-hmm.
I like the taste of eggs and butter. And it's funny because I've made them for people and them come back and go, oh, I just love your eggs. The reason they love my eggs is because I put butter in them. Plenty of it. Plenty of it. I'm checking on my grits, y'all, because once they start to thicken, they really get thick quick. So you got to watch them. And they thicken as they cool down, too. Really, believe it or not, they're perfect. I'm going to leave them just like that. We're going to scramble these eggs. We're going to get our biscuits out. I'm going to show y'all a good old cinnamon roll. And I don't know how long we've been on here. How long have we been on here, Chris?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Well, we got a good breakfast, though. In 30 minutes, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Good breakfast. A lot of y'all probably want to know where my gravy is. Well, when you got cinnamon rolls, you don't really need gravy. I told Chris, I said, you can have some fried potatoes. He said, I don't really want any fried potatoes. I said, all right. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Let's see what these look like now. Oh, yeah. They look good. I think I should butter them.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't want mine buttered. Because they're cinnamon rolls. They're cinnamon rolls. You'll put the
All
stuff
right.
on them.
Lord. I'll butter me one. I didn't put salt and pepper on this.
Nope.
Lord. Pepper. Salt. Done. There's our butter. Here's our biscuits. Let me get me something to put my biscuits on. Here's something. Cinnamon rolls. Biscuits.
Get the oven.
Yes, it's hot in here, y'all. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right. If you're just tuning in, these are biscuit cinnamon rolls. And boy, they're good. We just made them. Fresh from scratch. I don't know, I might use all this. Be close.
It's a lot.
Ooh, they look good, don't they? Has anybody said they made them?
No, there were some people that said they made the 2-ingredient biscuits and the blueberry biscuits, but nobody that said they had made these.
Oh, man, y'all were missing out not making these. All right. Don't that look delicious? I'm telling you. It is, too. All right, let me fix my grits like I want them. So they get thick as they cool down. And, of course, I put butter in them, too. We put a little salt and pepper in them. And I like a little sugar in them. But since I'm having cinnamon rolls, I may not put sugar in them tonight. I don't know. If I do, I won't put much. Mix them up. And this is the way I like to eat my grits and eggs. So I put my eggs here. Then I put my grits over my eggs. And then I take my bacon and I crumble it on top. But don't that look good? This is something my mama loved. She loved a grit bowl. Now, it's really quick to make a grit bowl when you're not making the biscuits. So, if you've never made your grits in the microwave, I've had people tell me the best thing you ever taught me, and I mean older women in their 80s, the best thing you ever taught me was how to make pudding and grits in the microwave. Out of all the things, they love those things. And yes, they're in their 80s.
And when did you learn that?
And I learned it when I was a young woman by my mama. And so, y'all, it is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just like anybody else. The microwave's not all that great except for warming up stuff, making popcorn. But let me tell you, it makes good pudding, good lemon curd, and delicious grits. And I'm sure it does the same thing with cream of wheat and oatmeal. But you got to have a batter bowl or it boils over. You see how high that got up in that bowl? And all it was a half cup. Now look how pretty these are. Golly, they're gorgeous, aren't they? I mean, gorgeous. They're so pretty. There you have it. Cinnamon rolls and grit bowls. And let me get me a fork and open that up for y'all and let y'all see how good it looks. Then me and Chris are going to have a big glass of milk and have a delicious biscuit cinnamon roll. I hope you've enjoyed watching Colored Valley Cooks. If you're just now joining us and you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button. Remember, we love to cook old-fashioned foods like our mamas did, and we sure appreciate each and every one of y'all. Now, I'm going to open it up right in the middle of that cinnamon so y'all can see how much cinnamon it has in it. Look at that. Don't that look delish? Hey, I want more. Well, I guess that will be all right. I was going to say I want more sugar. I don't want to get burnt. Oh my gosh, that's good. I mean, these are delicious, y'all. And
10 times easier than
10
yeast.
times easier than yeast. Absolutely delicious. Cut them thick like that so that they rise up nice and tall. Also, put them, make sure they cool all the way down to room temperature. Put them in an airtight container. And you might can let these sit out a day or two. Stick them in the air fryer on about 300 degrees. And let them warm up. And then put you some new icing on them, and they'll be absolutely delicious. If you don't have an air fryer, then of course you're going to have to use the microwave. You don't have any other choice. But a biscuit dough does get a little bit rubbery after it's microwaved. It's still good while it's warm. But I'm telling you, the air fryer warms up a biscuit, and it's every bit as good as the day it comes out of the oven. Okay? I hope you've enjoyed watching Colored Valley Cooks. And this recipe is in our 3rd cookbook, I believe. And like I said, I have not made these since 2020 for y'all. So I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Cooking like our mamas did. Bye, y'all. Love ya.